Balake. Where is Balake at?
My name's Blake.
Do you want to go to war, Balake? I'm for real. Ron.
How you doing, Reese?
Does it sound like I'm shouting?
It does now because you're shouting.
I have both headphones in, and I feel like maybe I need to take one out because does it feel like I'm shouting at you?
That's why I only keep one headphone in, so I don't shout.
You told me to do that. Okay, that's better. It's better. Okay, let's just go with it. How you been, brother?
How you been?
Well, we're not sicky anymore, and I think that's what's best.
Yes, I have been able to maintain the weight loss that I gained courtesy of my intergalactic alien stomach flu.
Yeah.
Which I still don't know what it was, but it's a great weight loss regimen. I'll tell you that much.
It sure is. All I can say is I'm glad that you and I were not sharing the bathroom in your home because we were sick at the same time and I was going to stay at your house. And I think that would have brought us closer, but in not a good way.
That is a really good point. And I don't know how you didn't get more sick. And by the way, I heard one of the other people who showed up to the protest that day also got sick.
Really?
Yeah. It really might have been norovirus. No, it's a fact.
Really?
Yeah. But hey, I did see that you're getting awfully close to 20,000 subscribers, by the way.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I am very close, actually, guys. And you know what's cool? I just started memberships today. I don't know what that entails yet, but I'm excited about it.
I can't believe you mentioned that because I didn't even know you did that. And last night, it finally dawned on me what, at least for my channel, the good reason to turn on memberships is. And I'm going to do it. And I actually have 5 other SPTV channels pulled up to see what they called their different memberships and stuff and what they promised each level of membership. Can I tell you my reason? Can I tell you I was like,
yeah, I was going to say
because I don't things on for no good reason.
Yeah, me too. Go on because I need insight.
So first, let me start with my argument against them. I was like, what's the point of signing up for like a $5 a month membership? If somebody wants to support my channel, they can just make a $5 super chat. What is the point? I don't get it. Right.
Which is why I never did it because you told me that.
And okay, let me give you my reason and let me know what your reason is afterwards. I was like, the problem is I've got people who've been fans of my channel for years and years and years. But it's expensive to do super chats all the time. And because there's so many comments in my live stream, I tend to only read the super chats. And the truth is it's very hard to get your comment noticed if you're not doing a super chat. And in some ways it's a problem because who wants to spend hundreds of dollars a month just to have their comment seen? Okay. But then I noticed this. If you're a channel member and you make a comment, you're highlighted. It says who the members are. And you can do members only chats and members only live streams. And I thought to myself, okay, so somebody could just, if they wanted to always be highlighted in the chat for like $5 a month, they would never have to do a super chat and their comments would always be much more visible than all the other comments. That it just gives someone another option to be easily recognized in the live stream without having to do a super chat every time.
Couple of things. I love your enthusiasm. And what an unbelievable time to be alive, right? Because you talked me out of this. I do everything Aaron does. Aaron got me to start a channel I wasn't even going to. And I was like, what about these memberships? What, like a year ago, 6 months ago? He was like, no, I don't do it. It's not for us. And I was like, oh, okay. I think it is for us, Aaron. I think it was a missed window that we should have.
Well, here's why I don't think it was a missed window. It's like my super chats. I don't mind talking YouTube business sometimes. The bigger a channel gets, the more views, the more watch time a channel gets, the smaller percentage of the channel's total revenue the super chats are. So like a brand new channel that's just been monetized and is getting super chats, 70% of the revenue on that channel might be from super chats. Guys, for me, super chats are like 7, and YouTube gives you all the backyard analytics. Super chats are 7% of the revenue. Like, I don't do live streams for super chats. I do live streams so that I don't have to edit videos.
Showboating.
Like, I could do no super chats whatsoever, and my channel revenue would only go down by 7%. Right? Like, it's the difference between doing an hour video that gets, I don't know, 1,000 views and an hour video that gets 100,000 views. It's the same amount of work. Google pays you a different amount of money based on the views and the watch time. But it occurred to me, though, that it has created somewhat of a problem of viewers who've been with me for years and years and years. I never even know they're there because I can't see the comments other than the super chats. Now, recently I've had Barb in the back office helping star non-super chat comments for me, but it just occurred to me there's an actual reason to do memberships that are helpful to the viewers or the live chatters. And anyway, that was my come to Jesus moment last night. What made you decide to turn them on? What made you decide to turn them on?
Nothing other than I got a million people saying, "Can you please start memberships?" I still don't know what they do, what they're for. I don't know anything about it. I just thought, let's change it up. Let's dial things up. Let's change it. And it's a way for people. Honestly, a lot of people reached out to me and they were like, I don't want to super chat you, but I'd love to pay a monthly fee for you and like support you in that way. And I could use the support. I would I just want to say, I hope to be like Aaron, because I would love for 7% of my channel to go just to super chats. Sadly, I rely more on super chats than you do. Sadly,
but you do get a ton of them too. So don't cry about it.
No, I do. No one's crying. And so wipe your tears and get over your life. Nobody's crying. No, I think it's great. And I like it. I like the idea. And I also want to say again, your enthusiasm. I tell everybody on my channel that after I met you in person, you are absolutely a border collie. Like you were like, your energy, Aaron, like, you know how they win in the contest and they're like flying around the cones and going in the hamster wheel. That's Aaron Asmithlevin. I just decided that.
Let me pull up border collie because I was thinking
it's a lot
when you said it.
Oh no, you're definitely a border collie.
Oh, are those the guys really good at going over the jumps and the tunnels and everything? And
that would be you. Yeah, that's you.
I once saw one stop in the middle of a race and take a dump on the ground on a video.
That would also be you, especially when you were sick.
Yeah. Oh, hey, here's a question.
Happening to both of us.
I feel bad how much I enjoy talking about the business aspect of YouTube, but I do love educating people about it because, I mean, most people know nothing about it. Doesn't YouTube take 30% of super chats? Yes, which is why I encourage people to do super chats for their own reasons and not just to help the creator. Like if they really want to make sure their comment gets seen, or if they just love seeing, their name in colors, like, because if you really, really, really just want to, donate to whoever you like to watch, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App is really the way to do it. And so I'm saying super chats should be something a viewer does because, I mean, what am I talking about? If 70% of your super chat is going to the creator, that makes you feel good anyway. So I'm not saying don't do super chats, but here's the thing. I don't know how much of subscriptions YouTube takes because I've never turned it on. I've never played with it. I have no idea. I don't know. When you were signing up, did it tell you?
No, I don't remember reading that, but honestly, it was a blur. And I still don't know that I fully understand it.
It's got to be the same as super chats, but I just don't know. Look, you're getting all these new members in the chat right now.
It's crazy. I have like 100 new members just today, and it just started. I'm so excited about it. Again, I don't know what that entails. I will tell you this. You have to give them some kind of a perk. So the higher level tiers, Aaron, guess what I'm doing? Don't be stealing my idea either. Guess what I'm going to do? What kind of face is that? What is that face?
I feel like we're going into a dark, dark alley right here.
We're not wading into dark waters here. No, it's exciting. I'm going to do a once a month Zoom one-on-one brunch with my people.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. See, you brightened right up, didn't you? It wasn't dark at all. Okay. Why don't you quit being
that alley wasn't too dark. It was a well-lit alley behind the 7-Eleven.
It was clear waters. Clear water.
KC Cat says, I always believe creators should always have a 99-cent or a $1.99 level to grow their membership. Some have $15 starter levels, and it's not in everyone's budget. Yeah,
totally,
I know one massive creator who I think this is her Patreon, not her memberships. She only has one level. It's $1.99, and she said that's all it will ever be. I thought,
mine starts at that. Mine starts at $1.99.
Yeah. So you said you do it for your highest tier. What is this platinum meritorious tier that you speak of?
That's what I called it, by the way. That was my highest one, but I changed it. Yep. I did patron. I did cornerstone member.
You really did?
There you go. Yeah. But then I changed it because I was like, no one knows what that means. But yeah, my highest one was platinum meritorious. That's funny that we were thinking on the same page.
I cannot believe I just guessed that. I was kidding.
My highest one was $50. My lowest is $1.99.
So do you know the biggest thing I'm struggling with is what to call them? Because everything I think of is stupid. And I'm like,
I think you should go with that. Like, the Scientology tiers.
I was gonna be like SP level 1 or ABC or type A, type B, type C, or
I was
type
gonna
1,
say,
2,
yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
But I can't do type
PTS.
1, 2, and 3 because that's not good enough. That's type B. No one wants to be called type 3 PTS. That's like you're insane. You're like seeing ghosts and
I
talking
don't know. I
to
always kind of liked
aliens.
that one.
You like type 3?
I always kind of liked type 3. I thought it was kind of fascinating, and you never got to see it. Now I go up to $50, which I thought was high. The only reason I did is because a bunch of people were like, look, I would pay that to see you every day for a month. Some people asked me to do it. Otherwise I wouldn't pay that.
I don't think there's any, as long as you're offering low level options, I don't, you can do $1,000 a month. If someone wants to pay it, someone wants to pay it. Who gives a shit?
Sugar mama.
I mean, I'm sure that's too much. I'm just saying, as long as you're offering lower levels, it doesn't matter how high the levels go.
Sugar babies. Isn't that what that is? Somebody told me yesterday I could be a sugar
I'm sure
baby.
you've got people that are sending you more than $1,000 of super chats a month. So if memberships, if for some reason YouTube takes a smaller cut of the memberships, that might be another reason so many channels like doing the memberships. Maybe it's just, maybe there's an incentive that I've just never looked into.
I had no idea myself, but now we do. And we're on the other side of it, aren't we? What a time. What a time to be alive.
How did we even start talking about this?
I couldn't tell you. You're going to have to go back and watch. No one knows. I'm just glad you're feeling better. And I really missed you. We didn't get to, we crossed paths in Clearwater for a couple of minutes with a few chickens, and that was it. And then we both got sick. And you know what? I don't really feel so sorry for you, even though it was terrible. At least you got to be sick in your own home. I had to be sick in Barb's pool bathroom outside because I didn't want anyone to hear or see what I was doing or smell what I was doing.
Did you say you took a poo outside?
She has a pool bathroom. She has a bathroom outside by her swimming pool.
Oh, a pool.
No, I was pooping outside with the alligators, Aaron. Yeah.
Oh my God. I thought you were like, Barb has 5 bathrooms, but I shit in the bushes just so she wouldn't hear me.
Not at all. No, definitely not. I would have done that, but I was afraid of the gators. Nobody wants to go pooping in a bush and getting bit by a gator. That's an embarrassing way to go, and I'm not doing it.
Did you see Scientology's hate sites or hate accounts on Twitter started tweeting about me shitting?
No,
I'm
but
not kidding. Did you see that?
That's clever.
They did.
No.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. Why would you put out tweets that make it clear you're watching every minute of my videos? Like, we already know you're watching every minute of my videos, but why would you tweet about it?
I'm here because they watch every minute of your videos.
Bazinga!
Don't we know?
Speaking of which, when Reese was here in the studio and saw my setup and saw for the first time, I demonstrated to her. I was like, here, let me show you what I did that caused your phone number to flash up on the screen. It turns out this whole time, Reese thought that I had literally taken my phone and showed my text messages on the screen. That's what I thought happened.
That's what I've been telling everybody, by the way, for the last 6 months. I was like, he just flashed my name up. That's what I do. I show it like that. What do I know? You never explained it.
I did explain it many times.
I don't remember. And I don't have more than one screen. Didn't you do it like with your screen?
Yeah, I've got screens that I was screen sharing. And it was like,
well, what do I know?
And it was my first time using a MacBook Pro, and on my Windows desktop, your text messages aren't on your computer. So you can't accidentally screen share your text messages when you're using a Windows computer. Anyway, I couldn't believe that this entire time Reese thought I just accidentally showed her text messages to the screen.
I can't believe you can't believe it. Do we both agree that I have other talents and gifts, but I'm not entirely bright in other areas? You know,
I'll take your word for it. Those are your words. Those are not my words. I would never say something like that.
You would, though.
By the way, so what's Keela talking about? Show Reese how to redirect this. Is she talking about when your live stream ends and you want to redirect to another live stream?
I have no idea. What does that mean?
There is a redirect thing. It's it's simple when someone shows you how to do it. Otherwise, it's a little hard to navigate. But were you trying to redirect to something recently?
I wasn't.
Keela's just talking mad shit right now?
I think because I just did a live on my channel and you texted me on my live and said, I'm ready when you are. And I was like, I got to go, guys. Aaron's ready. Maybe is that what she means?
Oh, I didn't know you were live when I texted you. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I was ready to hop off. I was just celebrating, talking.
Oh, okay.
Flapping my gums.
Oh my God. This was a great idea. Look at this. Please do OT9 through OT15. The unreleased OT levels.
That's perfect. But also you should do Platinum Meritorious. Isn't that what Grant Cardone is? Or maybe you could do the Grant Cardone as the highest one.
No, Grant's done more than Platinum Meritorious is 2.5 million to the IAS. He's done more than that.
He's
Tom
done.
Cruise was the first Platinum Meritorious, and then everyone else sort of leapfrogged him after that.
Okay. Well, you could do something like that. I think that would be fun. I'm glad I didn't keep that one. That's more for you. That's your style.
Oh my God, look at all these new members to Reese. Holy bejesus.
Isn't that cool?
How can I join a membership? I tried all of Reese's last live to join in.
No idea.
Christy, I hate to redirect you on this, but whenever I have questions like this, I just Google, how do I fill in the blank? And I just find a video. You will find some video on YouTube that will like literally show you every click and scroll that you need to do. You realize every one of these is yours because I don't have memberships turned on. So
yeah, it's a lot. They're amazing. They're so supportive. I love these people. Isn't that cool? You need to hop on board, get some memberships. People want to be members. It's exciting.
Right. People do want to be members.
They do. It's a special feeling.
Look at you, Miss Warbucks over here now.
It's incredible.
Tracy Murphy is saying, just before we went live, Laura FM literally called me like in hysterics, good hysterics, saying, "Oh my God, are you seeing what Chris is doing right now? He's outside the HGB. He just found a bunch of Amazon boxes with the names of all the execs like Mark Yeager." So I got to tell you, when we're done, I'm going to go over to Chris's live stream just to see what he found. And I'm going to like stream that portion of his stream. This is the kind of amazing stuff that ends up happening when you have just a ton of people doing this live streaming. Like you just get golden nuggets, like Amazon delivery packages with Mark Yeager's name on them. Now, most of you guys don't know who Mark Yeager is. He's one of the most senior Scientology executives. He's one of these guys who's been removed from Post. Like he's not really on Post anymore, but he's like Miscavige. What's so funny?
Somebody just texted me and said, Aaron's face when he thought you pooped yourself in a pool.
I thought it was in the bushes next to the pool, actually.
Yeah, that's what's going to go across Twitter now. Thank you for that. Everybody thinks I crapped in a pool. That's awesome.
She's like,
Caddyshack
I don't want anyone
style
to hear me, so I'm literally going to get waist deep in Barb's pool and just fill it up.
Unleash. Caddyshack.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
No, I think that's great. Head over there. Hop over there.
Philip Wright says, serious note, here in Vancouver, radio ad for KSW law firm. Well, they're going to get all the Scientology business in Vancouver.
Wow, that's weird. You know, thinking about it, you could do a lot of cool different tiers for your memberships. Like you could even do parts of the bridge. You could do clear. You could do like happiness rundown.
Yes.
Kind of sad that I didn't do that. I wonder if I could go back and you could totally do TRs and objectives.
Yes, I particularly like the upper OT levels idea.
I do too.
I do like that.
It's really kind of cool.
Check it out. Mandy Me said members also don't have slow mode applied. That's an amazing benefit.
I didn't know. See, I didn't even know that. It didn't inform me of any of the benefits like that. That's cool. That's enough right there to do it. Yes,
and also you can do members only Q&As. And the reason why that's fun is like literally everyone, you're not selecting which ones you want to answer because you've basically agreed to answer all of them. But that could still get crazy though if there's too many.
All right, we'll still have to play with it. And also people can gift memberships. In my live I just did, I had someone gift 10 memberships. That's amazing.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that on
other. It makes you feel kind of special.
That is cool. I've never understood how that works, but it's one of those things where you have to play with it to actually understand how it works. And, LA Cam has OT level memberships. Oh, that's awesome. And that's cool because even like I didn't want to do the exact same thing that other channels were doing, but it's not like you can't. As far as the one thing that started to make me nervous when I looked at these other channels, like I looked at Emily D. Baker's, I looked at Nerd Report, I looked at Life After Occult, Natalie Webster, I looked at Marilyn Honig, and everyone had these special little like stickers and
emojis.
flair. And I was, yeah, but do you have to make your own?
Yeah.
How do you do that? I don't want to do that.
I had somebody do it for me. I don't know how.
You had someone make your emojis for you?
Yeah, I had. Yeah. One of my mods did it.
Oh.
kind of special. I'm up and coming. I'm an up and coming cult leader. Don't get me down. No, I had like you could do what did she send me? I have some pretty cool ones. Like my cat is one of them. Check that out. That's one of the emojis. That's my cat.
So I could have Goliath.
You could. You could
Huh.
also do like Scientology stuff. Like you could do a clear cert.
Interesting.
Yeah, you could probably do an e-meter.
I can't remember if this is a repeat or if it's just one that I already brought up.
I think
Yes, please do OT9
yeah.
to 15. Yep. What is Marina saying here? Scientology hearings. Wait, Scientology hearings. YouTube new protest channel for Chicago. Oh, Scientology hearings is a new protest channel for Chicago. Very, very cool. Oh my God, you guys. I totally forgot. One of my fantastic moderators, Free Xenu Project, is going to start doing some live stream protesting. And so
Nice.
and I think he's already got 25 subs. I told him I would put up a community post, and that's what I'm literally going to do as we're on, because I forgot to do it. This just reminded me. Here, stick with me while I do this.
Take your time, brother.
Of my moderators is going to, I'll say another one of my moderators, because Lori Plays Official already does it. Another one of my moderators is going to start doing live stream protesting. Let's welcome Free Xenu Project and help him get a few more subs. Thank you, everyone. Bada bing.
Speaking of, guys, I only need like 150 subs to 20,000. I just want to say we're close.
Heck yeah. Did you see Natalie's almost at 20,000?
Who?
Natalie Webster, Life After a Cult, is almost at 20K.
I got to do something with her. Yes, that's exciting. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, definitely do something with Natalie. She's fantastic.
I know. It's weird that we haven't done anything. I'm doing something with Miriam too. What was I going to say? Oh, the emojis too. You could also do like Tom Cruise. You could do Grant Cardone, Hulk Hogan.
I could do Tom and Dave on a motorcycle together.
You could. That would be cool. You could totally do that,
at all of this.
It's a lot. Wow. See, he gifted 10 memberships.
Good. How do you distribute?
I asked in my live, the last one, and they said YouTube just randomly picks people. I don't really love that. I kind of wish that, I know.
That can't be true.
Well, it could totally be false. This is YouTube.
All right. A Bison 5360. Good to see you. Make OT9 how to learn how to get out of Scientology. Yeah. Ooh, XOXOPRN. I remember you from the last chat. The mods have posted the link in the chat a few times. On some mobile devices, the app has a join button. On iOS, there may not be a button, but you can use the link in your browser. Oh, this must be an answer to the question, how do I get a membership? I think.
Yes. Yeah. And then also people are saying it's true. It is random when you gift a membership.
Okay. Yeah. Barb is telling me YouTube does randomly select non-members. Wow. Wild. Gary Mackey, retire Zach. Hashtag retire Zach. Most green on a channel is Tommy. When it says most green, what does that mean? Memberships?
Memberships. Yes. I'm learning that. That means memberships.
Okay. Next is probably Poe, but I'm thinking Reese will catch up quick.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've just always thought like, why would someone want to?
I know. Someone passed that on
super
to
chat
me.
Whenever they want. What's the point of doing a fixed monthly thing? But
well, clearly there's a point to our friends here, but no, that's why I've never done it. Cause you always said that to me. You were like, don't do it. And I thought, okay, well, we'll just go with what Aaron says.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You telling me Barb never became a member until just now? Shots fired. Calling out Barb.
Slacking.
Wow. No, I'm sorry, Barb. I didn't mean that. That was rude.
I think she had appointments today or something. Give her a minute.
Oh, was it just today you turned them on or yesterday?
Just today, like 2 hours ago.
Oh, okay. I take it back, Barb. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this? Puppy Trouble Source, aka the Suppressive Pups. Question: those of us who can't afford memberships, how much do you think we will miss out on? Oh, I don't think you'll miss out on anything.
Zero.
I feel I'm going to miss out. I'm sorry. I feel I'm going to miss a lot on loads of all these channels. No. I think on a members only live chat, I could be wrong. Does that mean only members can watch or only members can comment?
Well, I don't know because I'm not going to have those, but I kind of equated it to this last night. You know, when you go to a store sometimes and you go to pay at the cash register and they go, do you want to round up or do you want to donate to whatever charity? And you can say yes or no. You still get your groceries. Nothing changes. This is exactly how it's going to be on my channel. Like, I don't want anybody to feel pressured. I just saw some rude person say, like, remember when Reese used to say it wasn't about the money? It still isn't about the money and no one loses anything. So this is just purely if people want to do it. I'm not asking for money. I'm very turned off by people who ask for money. But I think this is a cool way to support. And I've gotten a lot of people asking me to do this. So I'm doing it.
It's funny.
You're not going to lose anything.
I have conflicting feedback here. Barefoot April says only members can attend, meaning only members can watch. But Abigail says only members can comment. And Chaotic Bleach also says only members can comment. And then Rocks in a Box says only members can watch. And this is why we can't have nice things.
This is why depends on the creator, though. Aaron, you can choose to have members only content based on the tier, like it's a perk. I'm not doing that because I don't want anybody to feel like they're left out.
Yeah.
Barbara. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact that you can sort of structure it however you want to structure it.
Yes.
And I would never do a members only topical video. It would be like a members. What Barb? Barb's in the back of my studio doing stuff.
Oh, well, she's trying to promote me to get some subscribers. That's all right.
The other Barb. Oh, or did you do that?
I didn't do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
If you're not subscribed to Relatable Reese, subscribe to Relatable Reese. Let's refresh this and see what we're at. 19.8.
She's saying she didn't do it either. So that's weird. Who's doing it then?
Wait, which Barb is saying she didn't do it?
If you look right here, it says I didn't do it. So she's your Barb, the one who's controlling the background, I'm assuming.
That person's commenting on your channel. That was your icon.
It's under all. Whoever's typing for us is doing that. See, it says I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. See?
Okay, fine. It was Reese then. I forgive you. Okay.
Get your life together.
All right.
Get it right.
Calm down. Okay. Ali D says, plus, if you have memberships, Osa will have to subscribe to be able to see your private content. Yeah, I'm still convinced anybody can watch it. I don't know. We'll see. What do I know? I haven't even tried it yet. Nikolai Jungsen says, comment, Aaron, got to have a tier called adorable. That's adorable. Maybe that'll be my lowest one. That's adorable. That would be cute. Oh no, that sounds condescending to that tier though.
No, I don't think so. Everybody knows what it means. I think it's cute.
All right, maybe. Sue Herman, and welcome to Reese's members. Nat Cat, welcome to Reese's members. Mile High Hokey, welcome to Reese's members. Bell Notes, welcome to Reese's members. Yeah, this is working out well for you.
They're super supportive. I still don't even know what it entails. I'm excited to have these people as members. It really isn't a money thing for me. It's just people requested this. I think it's cool. I've had my channel for 6 months and not done this. Clearly, it's not.
Anyone who actually criticizes people for earning money on YouTube, there's a special place in hell for you all to burn. No, I'm just kidding. That was a little extreme. Could you imagine criticizing an author for wanting to sell books or criticizing a musician for wanting to sell albums? Like, it's just how stupid do you have to be for criticizing someone who puts up content for wanting people
every day?
Like
every day,
dumbest thing in the world, and especially when like. You don't even have to watch the ads, guys. Like, I don't know if you understand this. If you skip the ad, the revenue still goes to the channel. Like, it's basically just Google paying, Google takes half the ad money. So it's like Google basically wants you to put up as much content as possible. And also Scientology wants you to put up as little content as possible. Anyway, I could go on all day. Honestly, people who criticize
you
people
make a
for
good
making
point.
money on videos are just the dumbest.
Yeah, you make a
people
really good point. Like that person, Barb, who said that. I don't know which Barb that was, not one of ours, but she was like, "Can you believe that Reese?" Yeah, I mean, this is my job, and I do it every day. And then I also spend about 7 hours a day answering your private emails. So it's cool to get some money for what we do, for sure. Yeah, it's cool. I'm not going to sit here and beg for it and put up, please, 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 please. But it's nice for people who want to do it if they want to do it.
And it also seems like there are certain people, again, of the very, very stupid variety, who thinks that super chats is how people make money on YouTube. Ads on your videos is how people make money on YouTube. Super chats are just a tiny piece of that. Okay.
Yes.
Sharon Serendipity, membership's fine for y'all, but I'm retired and watch 39 channels on the reg. Yeah. I mean, look, there's always going to be a line where things you become unscalable. And I think it's a good problem to have. Like if someone says there's too many channels, good, there should be. There should be too many channels. It's okay that everyone's going to have their favorite 10. Like how many channels can you really watch? Can you watch? Well, Sharon watches 39. Okay. So for Sharon, 39 is the right number. And anything more than that is too many channels just to watch. Forget the memberships, just to watch. And that's good. There should be 1,000 channels, honestly.
I agree. Spread the word, guys. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing.
Let's see. Declared Dave loves suppressive Sherry. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Is he commenting on your channel? Because I haven't seen Declared Dave in a long ass time.
I've never seen this person in my life.
Okay. Audit of Greater Cincinnati Org on the 24th up on my channel. Not much happened, but it was fun. Declared Dave, send me an email. I want to see the video. And I want to add you to my list. I have a note, like a Apple note, that I'm trying to keep track of every streaming channel in every city. And I'm having a hard time keeping track of it, but I want to. So send me an email, Declare Dave. I would love to see it. Thank you so much. Shirley Ann Christopher, thank you very much. Big Z says, will Aaron accept a gifted membership to the Beer of the Month Club instead? I feel like that's not a real channel and that this is a joke. What do you think?
I'm not the brightest. It's probably a joke.
All right.
Look at Keela.
I'll accept it. Keela gifted 5 relatable Reese memberships.
See, they want to do it. They like to do it. This is nice. I think it's nice. It makes us feel close.
Nimith says, add the "Hey Dave" tier.
Yeah, I saw someone
you guys
say
have the best
pearls
ideas
too. The my pearls tier.
The my pearls.
Watching my pearls. Yeah.
The my pearls. So we got the my pearls, the "Hey Dave," and the "That's adorable." These guys have the best ideas.
It's pretty cute.
Okay. Ooh, this is another fantastic idea. Usually people like Emily D. Baker, they do members only present, like a live stream, and then they upload it as a video later. So that effectively means that only members can comment live, but everybody gets to see it. Brilliant.
Yeah.
I should have figured out that there had to be some good reason for the memberships, considering YouTube seems to want to push it.
I'm glad that we finally came around and decided to do it.
Yeah. Carolyn Wilson. So then if you normally super chat $10 each live stream, it will be less money to sign up for $10 a month, right? Yes. But as a member, when you do a comment, actually, now I realize I don't know. Does it automatically star those comments like it does with the super chats? Because it doesn't highlight them the same way that it highlights a super chat, but your name is highlighted. It's much easier. Your name is highlighted and you have an icon next to your name. It's much easier to see your stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
But let's talk through this a bit here, because yes, even in the live chat, even in our stream on StreamYard, you can see which comments are from a member, even though they're not auto-starred. You can see which comments are from members.
Yeah, I like that.
So Carolyn, the answer is, of course, $10 a month is cheaper than $10 per live stream, but it doesn't mean every one of your comments will look like a super chat. I hope that's kind of what you were asking there. Better Together says, I think Aaron forgot how funny Reese is. I love this.
I don't think
Okay.
Aaron forgot. Aaron's just a good one. He's just fun to chat with. He's funny too. I don't know if you knew.
Oh, another good idea. Aaron needs a goldenrod tier. A golden Rodney. You know me. I'm not a no comment.
Oh, I
All
know
right.
you. That's correct. Yeah, I was gonna say just zip it up, lips, zip the lips.
All right. Gary Mackey says earlier comment, percentage of subs versus total subs. What does that mean?
And don't forget the fundraiser for Miriam Sunday night.
Oh yeah,
Percentage of
like
subs
a
versus
whole
total subs?
ton of us are going to be participating in and live streaming the thing with Poe. So that's going to be a big deal on Sunday. Gary Mackey, there's some mathematical stuff you're talking about here that's going over my head. But thank you for the comment. Check it out. Windy City Thetan Watch is one of the regular live streamers outside of the Chicago org. Chicago
cool.
Ideal Org protest on Sunday. I'll be outside the Tokyo org this weekend. Hey, good for you. I walked by that org, but it was well before I was doing all the live streaming and I was too scared to do anything out there.
Did you see that? I screenshot that email. I got an email from the Church of Scientology that was like, you're invited this Sunday, Chicago grand opening. Hot off the press.
That email?
They still email me. Isn't that kind of weird? Look who sent
what you
it. Karen Berg, Eric's wife.
Ian Rafalco's stepmom or real mom? I forget. Is it stepmom or real mom?
No, that's his real mom.
Isn't
that weird that I still get those?
She's sending that out. I thought she worked at the DC org.
I did too.
Or is she part of the OT committee for one of the orgs?
Well, it just says OT. What's it say? OTC chairman.
Oh, for which org?
It doesn't say.
Huh. It can't be Chicago, right? There's no way.
No, because she's in DC.
No. It says DC. It says, I hope you're planning on going. We need to have DC well represented. Okay, yeah. She's the OT committee chairman for the DC.
Oh, I didn't read that part. Yeah, that's true. There you go. That's hilarious.
Susie G said, Reese, do your Tampa B-man impression for Aaron.
She's got it wrong. It's not Tampa B. It's do you know Sandy McKenna? She lives in Clearwater.
Is it Tampa A girl?
No, Sandy McKenna. Her name is Sandy McKenna. She's in our chat. She came down to Clearwater and protested with us. She talks like this. She's super, like she's a New Yorker, and she was snapping so many pictures of me. And she was like, I'm taking pictures for the photo album. I'm taking pictures. She's hilarious. She's just this tiny little thing, and she's so cute. And she runs around snapping pictures and yelling in a New York soprano accent.
Sounds like Marissa Tomei. A really, really good Marissa Tomei impression.
Yes. I bet the Chinese food here is terrible.
You blend.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Big Z is back. You guys are way more entertaining than anything on Netflix at the moment. Plus, you come with a community of amazing people. I'm glad you mentioned that. Netflix is garbage these days. I cannot find anything to watch on Netflix. It's totally depressing.
We canceled it. I don't even care.
And I'm paying like the $25 a month family plan. I'm getting totally hosed on this deal.
Well, get rid of it. I'm surprised you have it. You buy the cheap pizza. I'm surprised you don't even just get rid of it.
You can't get rid of Netflix. It's like a staple. I'm just like to be mad about it.
Don't you just get Little Caesars? I'm embarrassed for you.
My daughter doesn't work there anymore, so I don't get the pizza anymore.
Oh, okay. $5 pizza.
Gizmo. Oh, my pearls. Level Aaron. Yeah, a lot of people have the same good ideas here. Okay, Jill O'Baggins says, you can do the Zoom live for the top tier, but then release it to everyone later. I'm not understanding. Why Zoom? Why not just use your StreamYard? What's the deal?
Well, why are you asking me? What you think that I know anything? Don't do
You've already
live
got this
streams
built-in system. You already know how to use StreamYard and everything. Why would you do Zoom?
Oh, can you use StreamYard to talk to like 50 people though? I don't think you can. It's like up to 6.
Can't do 50. So, but how do you do 50 people on a Zoom? Like everyone's square would be like.
I don't know, but you're discouraging it. Let's just move on.
Sarah,
no one's going to buy that tier anyway. So far, it's just Keela. So it'll just be me and Keela.
That tier is going to degenerate into exactly what I thought that tier would be anyway. Let's be honest. Okay.
Thanks for ruining it.
It'll be a free link to Reese's OF profile. That's what
I come
you'll get.
visit him. He gets sick. I do a live with him. He poops on me even that way. He's crapping on my memberships.
Tip, you have to turn on a setting if you want to be considered for a gifted membership. Oh, that's good to know. I always wondered about that because it seemed a little invasive to just automatically give someone a membership to a channel. Okay, but you have to basically opt in for it. That's cool. Oh, so the next question actually has to do with why I called this video on my channel, Sleepless in Seattle, SPTV edition. Did you see Reese's live about who she met in Seattle? Curious about your thoughts. Reese, love you to pieces. Yeah, that's actually that's why I called the video Sleepless in Seattle. I didn't think we'd just be sitting here talking about YouTube the whole time, but I'm happy to do that as well.
By the way, did you see Jeff just said, I've done over 100 on a Zoom. The pictures only get small, so small. He said the pictures only get so small. I don't know what this word means. Paginates? I'm going to click on this and lose your super chat for a minute. What does that mean? I've never heard of
what does that mean? Probably paginates. It turns into pages like 25, 25, 25, 25. I'm guessing paginates.
Well, we're not going to have that many people on our Zoom, sadly.
Okay, here we go. Define paginates or paginates.
And you have to pay for like an updated Zoom membership, Sandy McKenna said. We have one because of Jeff's business.
What does it mean when something is paginated? To indicate the sequence of pages in a book or manuscript. And how the hell do you say it? You say it paginate. Yes.
Have you even? I've never even heard of that word.
I've never heard that word in my life, but thank you, Jeff. That's incredible.
What do you want to use it in a sentence?
If you have 100 people on a Zoom call, it will paginate. I have full conceptual understanding of that word now.
Okay, you feel good about it? Awesome.
I feel good about it.
Your needle just floated.
It did. Reese gave you a "We love you" on your live the other day. Yeah, do you want to take back that I've never heard of him before?
What? What are you talking about?
He gave you a "We love you" on your live the other day.
Did he change his name? This name does not ring a bell for me. And I know everybody that comes into my lives because I don't have 70,000 people watching me like you do.
Sherry's handle is declared Sherry loves suppressive Dave.
Well, I am so sorry. I guess I'm losing it. I don't recognize this person and I apologize right now, right here. I'm sorry. I said I was sorry. I love you back though, my friend.
And Battles. Question. Will the Under the Radars still be able to watch and see content without paying? Because anybody that is still in Scientology won't want to do that. Oh, yeah. Everybody can still see everything. All your live streams are still your live streams. It's just that in the live chat, when you comment, people can tell you are a member, right? And you can choose to make a live stream members only. But that would be not a super regular thing. Like I think Emily D. Baker might do that like once a week.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like a special members only live stream. And that's just to incentivize, to give people a little perk for being a member. It's not like a big
I'm not important enough to do that, but maybe one day if we get big enough and hit that 20,000.
One day. Blackmail. I want to be a suppressive Thetan level 8. You can be anything you dream to be.
You set your little mind to.
Yeah, indeed. Miss Kim says, I became a member of like Popcorn Planet, Nerd Report instead of paying for live TV. I support my favorite creators. I feel more a part of the community. And that's the other thing that occurred to me is like, if you've been watching me for 5, 6, 7 years, I feel like you deserve to be able to feel like you're more than just a random passerby. And that when you comment, I think you deserve to be like, yeah, this person's like actually really dedicated and committed to this channel.
Yes.
It occurred to me that people would actually want that for themselves. And anyway, I felt stupid that it had never occurred to me before, honestly, especially if it's like $2 a month. For $2 a month, people can see you are a ride or die. You've been here for a long time. I got people who say, I've been watching you since like 30,000 subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Erica M. I'm working on a Cincy version of the receipt. I'm assuming that means Cincinnati, but I'm not sure. Rainworks, Google this. Is this like a riddle?
I lost track.
It's invisible until it rains. Oh, a receipt. The receipt, by the way, refers to Liz Gale's giant list of kids that grew up in Scientology and have left and spoken out.
Oh, yeah. I know what that is.
But this thing about it
Powerful.
being invisible until it rains, that is amazing. And I'm making name stencils to put all around the or. I'm assuming her super chat character limit got cut off or something.
The org. She said the org.
Oh, when she says, oh, of course, the org. When she says a Cincy version, I think she just means she's in the Cincinnati area and she's going to print out a version to use for the protest at the Cincinnati org.
Yes.
Bingo. That makes sense.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that is so cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing different iterations of the receipt, like people's different versions of creating it on different materials with different colors, different styles, different fonts.
It's kind of emotional, but yeah, me too.
It's going to be amazing. Super Pop says, Ron, leave the Golden Rodney level for Marilyn and Laura. Yeah, I feel like I should leave that for them. That's really more their speed.
And you've got a lot to work with.
SPIT Clearwater. SPIT, by the way, some people might say spit. It's not spit. It's SPIT Clearwater. And he's one of the guys who's been going out regularly in downtown Clearwater. Hey, y'all, I'm representing Clearwater out in DC this weekend. Jackpot. Stay tuned for an out-of-town org live. Trying to hit that 1K subs and keep it interesting. Reach out if you're local.
That's awesome. I love Kai. He's such a nice guy. I really liked him.
Oh, that's right. You had a chance to meet him down here.
Oh, he came every day. Yeah, he was there every day with me. He was super supportive. I like him a lot. Him and George. Awesome. I love George too. Who doesn't love George?
Well, I think. Is George going to be in Chicago this weekend?
Is he? I kind of wanted to go. Now I'm bummed.
I thought I remember someone saying that in a live chat, but now I'm not sure. I got to double check. Okay, Mary Hiker. So if we're not a member, we can't comment. No, you guys can comment on everything all the time.
Everything.
It's only very specific. If a channel decides to do, okay, this Friday evening, it's going to be a members only live. They usually announce it in advance because I guess the point is not only to sort of reward people who are members, but to incentivize people to become members.
That's even if the creator chose to do that, though. You know what I mean?
That's right. Because you don't even have to do that.
I'm not even going to do that, so it won't be an option.
Right. Oh my God, look at this. Mama Mia says, Aaron, I've been watching your videos since you would answer questions typed out on a Word document.
Wow.
Count me in for a membership. Keep up the fight against Scientology. That's amazing. Thank you,
amazing, Mama Mia. That's cool. Wow.
Oh, look, we're learning all sorts of things here. Verbo Boss says you also get 1 free super chat a month.
See, so there's some cool perks. Yeah, that's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Wow. Let's see. Barbara Mangano. How about the I didn't do it level? Chances are I did do it. But I will take this under advisement.
I would guess that he did do it for sure.
Jazzy J says YouTube takes 30% of all revenue, and that does include memberships. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I thought if YouTube was really trying to incentivize memberships, maybe they would take less, but it doesn't surprise me that it's all the same. Here's a controversial one. Ninmith, Bubba the Love Panda membership level.
That would be one just for you.
People get really offended. I say people. Mm-hmm. I mean, someone's always going to get offended by everything.
You tend to sometimes offend, though. I think we both do. We've done that, especially when we're together.
We do both do that. I was going to say yes.
Sometimes we bring it out in each other. I don't know. Toxic. I don't know. Is that bad? It's not good.
Loopy Lupita. Today's a good day not to be tier. I like that one. I can factor. I like that one. Somehow.
That's pretty cool. See, you could just get people are so clever in our chats. That's all you need.
Oh, check this out. That's right. I did get emails about this. Reese, did you see the Austin grand opening? Someone said they saw Brenda. Was that her?
It was not her. I got so many emails and pictures that were taken. Sadly, it was not. And I was pretty skeptical when someone messaged me first and said Brenda was there, and I thought, no, they wouldn't put her there. She wouldn't be there. But no, I did not. None of the pictures were her.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, they'd probably be afraid that she'd be leaking all of David Miscavige's secret plans. So why would they want her there?
Yeah. Plus, she's busy in lower conditions right now, guys. They're not going to ship her there.
Oops. Freezing New Project did a regular one and a super chat. He probably thought we were gonna not see it, but Barb's back there starring stuff, so she caught it. Yeah.
I just want to say something real quick. Dora the Explorer says, I'm really sad you are going to memberships. As someone who has watched for a couple of years now, this will limit the channels we can watch. That money adds up and most of us can't afford it. I want to clarify that. That's not true.
Yeah. It's totally optional. It's totally optional. It doesn't change anything for anyone. It's just if you want. It's literally like just a pre-scheduled once a month super chat is basically what it is.
Yes.
And
like,
it makes you
really
a member. Go ahead.
It's like when you go to a store and they go, do you want to round up your total to donate to the children? And you either say, yes, I'd like to give $1 or no, but you still get everything you paid for, right? It's the same.
That is not a good example. That is not a good example. No, because in your example, you're already paying for something and they're asking, would you like to pay a little bit more?
But it doesn't change. You don't have to. What I'm saying is you still walk away with everything. It doesn't change whether you donate or not.
That's a terrible example. It doesn't make any sense at all. And someone's got to tell you.
It doesn't change a thing, Dora. Quit laughing. I'm so tired of the nonsense. This is why we just can't work together. It doesn't change a thing, whether the example is good or not. It doesn't change.
Okay.
You still are.
Someone's commenting. Barb's back there commenting on our behalf. It says,
she is. Barb, quit using my name.
Do you want to donate to the children? Hell no. This is unapproved commenting, Barb. Completely unapproved.
Hell no. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, get the idea.
Ken's channel says 30,000. That was me. You wouldn't want since 30,000 viewers. You wouldn't want to be like who has members only lives with 7 people. Who's that? Is he talking about Chris Shelton? Who is that? Are you talking about Chris Shelton? You shit stirrer, Ken. I can't believe you. No.
Members only lives with 7 people. That's really embarrassing. I hope that never happens to me.
Oh my God. Narlin says totally should have a Timmy Talman level. Oh, that's the officer. That's the bad LAPD officer.
Oh, I was going to say, I know that name. Officer Talman. Yeah.
Timmy Talman. Timmy. Okay. NatCat180. Reese and Aaron, I sent you a list by email with all the YouTube and TikTok links. I saw that list. That list was overwhelming. But NatCat, please feel free to keep sending me updated versions of that list. Oh, you know what? NatCat, if I'm thinking of the right list, your list was not broken down by city. Now, if you are able to break it down by city, and I know it's a lot of work, and honestly, if it's my channel, it doesn't matter that I live in Clearwater. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, if it's a channel of someone who's a streamer protester, those are the only ones I need broken down by city. If by any chance you're able to do that, what's so funny, Reese? Analogy. Someone is giving away free lemonade. You drink it. They ask for a donation. You say no thanks. You still drink the lemonade. The kid selling it, shit out of luck.
That example is worse than mine.
No, that's much closer to the truth.
They're both the truth. I'm sorry to tell you.
Okay, so NatCat, if you are able to break down the live streaming protesters by city, to me that would personally be extremely helpul. But yeah, I couldn't believe how many different channels and adjacent channels were on the list. It was absolutely incredible. Oh, Barbara came up with another idea. Aaron, one of your levels could be, I didn't do it. Oh, that's probably a repeat. She probably did a normal comment and a super. But you know what would be funny? If one of the levels was, I didn't do it. And then the level above that was, I did do it.
That's pretty good too. You could do that. There's plenty of options here.
Yeah. Matt's Mama Forever. I think that all you SPTV streamers need to do a tour where you do a meet and greet, like what Bravo TV does with all of their shows.
I've
I'm
been
the first
talking
person
about
to
this.
I'm the first person to always poo-poo ideas like this.
Yep.
But
I asked him.
it's
He
not,
said no.
it's not that I don't understand the appeal. I get the appeal. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to poop on the idea like Reese would poop in a pool, but
Oh my God. I'm out of here.
yeah, we'll see. We'll never say never. Matt's mama
It was
forever.
a pool bathroom. It was a steam room with a bathroom. I don't poop in
Something was
pools.
steaming. Something was definitely steaming.
Okay. Do you want me to tell people that you were texting me saying you couldn't get off the toilet? Quit it right now.
Everyone already knew that. Okay.
It got graphic.
To make yourself available. How does she do that little
It's a little
thing there?
hazard sign.
To make yourself available for gifted memberships, go to the description for this video, click on join, then go to the 3 dots at the top right, go to gift settings and allow gifts. By this video, that would mean if you're watching on Reese's channel, because it's not activated on my channel. Look, Declared Dave Loves Suppresses Sherry is now a YouTube member of the lovely,
My
relatable
longtime
Reese.
friends. Thank you so much.
Oh, some of these could just be the gifted members being dished out, right?
I guess so. I'm new to this, brother. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Sterling Tompkins, not these two again. Oh boy.
Sterling. I love Sterling. Do you miss Sterling? Because I do.
I talk to Sterling all the time. I don't miss him.
Okay. Well, you don't talk to me all the time, so that's different.
You don't call me. Sterling calls me like a normal human being.
Oh, is it a one-way street? I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you didn't have my number. I'll text it to you after the live.
Well, you could call me every now and then.
It's weird because I thought you had a phone too. I'm pretty sure I saw one.
I do. That's how I would get your phone call because I have a phone.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, I get it. I get that it also works 2 ways. You have a call button. You better think about your life choices and clean up a little bit.
Erica M says Rainworks. Oh, Rainworks goes on the sidewalk. Oh, I've seen these things. Yes. When it rains, you can see it and it lasts months. So it'll be names and messages. Oh, around the org, like a walk of fame. Erica, am I wrong? It's basically a hydrophobic spray so that when it rains, it stays dry and the rest of the sidewalk gets wet. And because you've got the contrast of the wet and the dry, you can read it. It's going to be something like that. That is such a good idea.
That's cool.
I mean,
that's amazing.
You're going to see Scientology staff members out there just like brushing and brooming and raking the sidewalk to get rid of those things. But you know what? Those people need something to do anyway. They need to burn some more calories. They don't want to sit around.
Well, they're all in lowers.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Tracy Jennings says, guys, they still make, I'm assuming it says, money off of watch hours and Google ads you support with or without membership. Yes, and that's actually kind of the point that's kind of the point I was making in the beginning is that just watching a channel's videos is financially supporting that channel.
Yes.
And everything else above and beyond that is just icing on the cake. And look, I love supporting my favorite channels as well. So it's not like I don't understand it. Like it's fun. You know, it
is fun.
It feels good to help people who are creating content that you enjoy.
It does.
Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh, this is super, super nice. Aaron, I'm a never in, but I wanted you to know that at your Reese and Tommy, or that you, Reese and Tommy, have changed my life for the better. Thank you. That's so that's really nice, Pajama Pixie. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that, babe.
Kim Milan says, membership is all about if you want to give the person extra each month, but does not have anything to do about you being allowed to see the person. Bingo.
Thank you, Kim. That's guys, everybody absorb that because I don't want to use my analogy again.
No grocery analogy needed. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Let's
Noble Savage, new member for Reese, and Amy Edge, new member for Reese. Very cool. It's fun just to see those popping up on a live stream. That's super cool.
It is cool. Why don't you hop on and do it?
I will this evening, I'm sure. If I understood Reese, it's for those that can and want to support support financially monthly, not to exclude anyone, regardless of level. I'm probably going to keep bringing up the new explanations of what it means.
Yeah.
Okay. Vintage mama of 3. Aaron, yours and Reese's best live in a while. Love to see you guys laughing together again. Well, it's our only live in a while.
In a long time.
So it is. It better be the best.
You know, I think, Aaron,
I'm in a better mood, though. I'm in a better mood.
You're also, you're also really chipper. Lots of energy tonight. I like it. I like the high energy, confidence. Do you think you could pencil me in like once a month?
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, I don't want to. You sound a little disappointed. Never mind.
No, I was glad. I thought you were going to say once a week, and I was going to be like,
oh, yeah, we can't do that. We can't handle each other for that. That's once a month.
We used to do like 3 or 4 times a week.
We used to all the time, and then you just lost my phone number. It's weird.
Golden days when you've realized, yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's funny. When I stopped calling, you stopped. When I stopped calling, you stopped calling.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because I would still do 3 days a week, but you just don't. You're not interested in my life.
I don't know. No comment.
Once a month. Do you think you could do that? Could you just pencil me in, keep me in the Rolodex? No.
We could do at least once a month. I'll have my social calendar coordinator call your social calendar coordinator, and we'll work.
I think we have the same one. Her name is SPTV Tattoo Warrior.
Actually, wouldn't that be funny if she was like trying to schedule our streams together?
Yeah, that would be actually helpful. Not so much funny.
Is Barb modding for you? People are confused. We have 2 Barbs. We have Barbara Mangano and we have Barbara SPTV Tattoo Warrior.
Barbara Mangano. I think that's how she said it when I was there. She does not mod for me. She's simply our friend. Best. I'm
asking if the other Barb mods for you.
She sure does.
Well, there you go. That makes sense. Barb, you're officially our social calendar coordinator. You are.
Yes. Once a month. That'd be great. Maybe even twice. I would do twice.
Don't push it.
Okay. Sold. So mean. You didn't used to be this mean.
It depends.
Edgy.
If Barb's really doing her job well, she'll probably get us in there twice. Okay. Inside the Chicago org entryway, there is a plaque titled Hall of Fame. Is that a list of high dollar donors? Yes, that's exactly what that is. That is exactly what that is. That should be a list of humanitarians and above, because a humanitarian has donated $100,000 to the building. I'm pretty sure nothing short of humanitarian gets their name on a plaque in the org. Were you still around KC when they got their new building? Did you know if this is true? If what I'm saying is true?
I'm on one of the bricks.
The brick of fame?
Yeah. Oh, how does that work when you get declared? I was just going to say, my name is on one of the bricks. How does that work? Oh my God.
Is the brick inside the building or outside the building?
Yes.
Which one?
Inside.
Oh, I was going to say you should go by the org looking for your brick. Or you can go to the org saying, I've been declared. I would like my brick back.
I want my brick back. I paid for that thing. I paid 12 grand for it. I want it back. Also, I am a patron. So I did 40,000 to the IAS.
Wow.
David Miscavige handed me my award.
Kristen says, Aaron, high crime themed level membership, high crime themed level membership levels would be great. Okay.
I think so too. That would be cool.
I'll take that into consideration. Misdemeanors, crimes, and high crimes. That's the thing. Those are only 3 levels though. Misdemeanors, crimes. No, there's errors. Errors, misdemeanors, crimes, and high crimes.
Yeah.
Le Bones Creations is a member of Reese's channel. And Camantha, I like that name, Camantha.
I do too.
Welcome to membership level. Wench Ocrust. That cannot be pronounced wench, right? Wenchy?
Never seen it before, but thank you for being a member.
Or Wenchy. Is it Vench? Is it Vench? Vench Ocrust? Vench Ocrust?
You tried.
Couldn't possibly be right, but it is. It is.
Oh, I love what Sandy McKenna just said. The lowest level should be RPF.
You're not going to like this one. I want to defend Reese, but her examples did suck. Thank you, Sterling. Thank you for keeping it real, saying it like it is, as always, and not pandering to the audience of one. I appreciate that.
Are you good now? Are you done? Maybe once every other month. Maybe we only see each other every other month.
All right. Can't spell Lou. Question. Do you get ad money for YouTube Premium members? I love this question. And the answer is yes. People who pay for YouTube Premium, They don't see any ads on YouTube at all. We still get paid for the ads you don't see. Isn't that incredible? Guys, it gets even better than this. Check it out. 10% of my channel's ad revenue comes from YouTube premium members who don't see any ads on my videos. That's actually why I like to encourage people to get YouTube premium. It's best of both worlds. We still get paid for all the ads, and you don't have to watch any of them. That's why I pay for YouTube premium. I can't stand watching ads. If an ad comes up on a video that I'm watching, if I'm watching it on like Facebook or a website, I click off 100% of the time. I do not have the patience of the time to watch ads.
Do you know how much it is? I don't know. I have it, but I'm on Jeff's account. How much is YouTube Premium?
It might be $20 a month. It's not, it's a little more, it's just expensive enough to be slightly annoying. But when you watch as much YouTube as I do, I mean, I'm like,
so nice.
It's so
glorious.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, if my kids are showing me a video on their phone and an ad pops up, as a father, I'm disgusted and embarrassed that my kids watch ads. And I go, why don't you have your channel linked up to the family premium account? And I swear to God, they said this to me. We love watching the ads.
That's awesome.
I said,
some people
what?
do. It's like infomercials. I like watching those.
I'm like, you love watching the ads. They're like, yeah, they're hilarious. I'm like, oh my goodness. It must be a generational thing. I don't remember as a kid loving watching commercials. Do you?
No, never.
No.
Yeah.
I think, let's see.
Did we watch a lot of TV as kids, or were we?
I did until I joined staff.
Okay.
Mastiff Mom says, I believe around $16 is what I pay. I think she's talking about the YouTube Premium. Mm-hmm. That sounds about right. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Uh-oh. All right, Joe Virus. I got to meet Joe Virus in LA. Hey, Reese, do you have the swinging dick or dick swinger level?
No, because YouTube won't allow it.
You're kidding.
Not kidding.
YouTube just demonetized this stream. I'm going to appeal while we are on the air. You might want to check.
I'm not surprised you said shit in like the first 3 minutes.
I did. You can say shit in the first 3 minutes.
No.
Yeah. Okay, Rabbit. Oh, this isn't the Rabbit. This is another Rabbit.
That's not our Rabbit. Yeah.
You were my first SP channel as a Neverin. I'm not sure if this is a comment on your channel or my channel, but you were my first SP channel as a Neverin. Now I'm watching many channels to support your cause. Well, that's awesome, Rabbit.
That is awesome.
Thank you for supporting the cause. Anita Cattle says, if you protest in front of the IRS building, would Scientology call the police? I don't think so.
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, they wouldn't really have any standing to. I mean, anybody can call the police, I guess. Well, that's kind of what happened to Denver Scientology audit. Like some random person called the police. The police couldn't even, they called him back. It was like someone in New York or something like that. Like it wasn't even the Scientology org that called the police on him. Or maybe it was a Scientology staff member who spoofed a phone number. Do you know what I mean? Like anybody can call the police. But when you call the police, it does tell them like who's calling and where it's from. Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That adds up.
All right. I'm not going to bring that one up. Kristen Vornis, you are the criminal SPTV creator of the group. 4 hours in cuffs. Well, thanks for rubbing it in, Kristen.
Well, you kind of deserved it. You've been a little bit mean tonight. Thank you, Kristen.
Valerie Boljack, thank you. Jen is a new member of Reese's channel. Valerie Boljack is a new member of Reese's channel. Congrats. Oh, check this out. Oh, Perth Scientology audit. Perth, you're one of the people who's already on my list. Aaron Fluffer Squirrel UK. Whoa, we got to watch the language here. Fluffer, we got Fanny, we got words going all over the place here. Okay.
Fanny is somebody's name.
Well, no, it's funny that in the UK, Fanny is a bad word. And in the US, Fluffer is sort of a bad word as well. Okay. Fluffer Squirrel UK made a list by city. Check your mentions. Oh, I can't check my mentions. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. I ignore all. I have notification blindness, like it does, or I'm notification desensitization. I don't know, guys, but I ain't checking mentions. This could be talking about Twitter for all I know. Check your mentions as I tagged you in it. Perth, please email me. Email's the best way for me.
Fluffer? I have never heard of that being a bad thing. What does that mean?
You're gonna have to Google that on your own protected device, not mine.
Are you serious?
Oh,
You
I'm
are
very
such
serious.
a child. You can't
I'm
even say
very
cooter.
serious.
Does it mean cooter?
I'm not doing it.
I've never heard of it. Ridiculous.
All right. Nancy's Corner says, I've been trying to drink my soda for an hour now, and I can't get a sip down without spitting it out. I can't laugh and drink at the same time. That's some feel good. That means this is feel good content. There's nothing more fun than videos that just make you laugh.
I couldn't agree more. I wish that we could have talked about the other things.
Just Google it. I'm already appealing the demonetization. I don't want to give them more reasons. Oh, look, it's remonetized. Okay, good. Jilbo Baggins, give SPTV TATT. Oh, SPTV Tattoo Warrior, a cut of the memberships. Well, she's got to be out there recruiting. You know what I'm saying?
Me? Sorry, somebody gave a definition of fluffer and I was reading it. Gross. I had no idea that's what that meant. Ew. Okay, never mind.
How
You're
could
right.
you, of all people, not have known what that meant?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm polished.
You tell me.
What are you trying to?
You
what do you
tell
call? What are you trying to? What'd you say to me? What are you calling me?
Come on now.
You calling me Midwest trash here? I know how to do things. I'm fairly polished, and I have other skills.
All right, Aaron has gotten more street since going to jail. I really wanted to in my first live stream after I wanted to get some makeup and do some little teardrop tattoos and come on with my prison garb. And now I really, really wish that when we had gone out to protest outside of La Poubelle, that I brought my Danny Masterson wig and my jailbird costume. That would have been amazing.
Awesome. And a little teardrop tattoo. I love that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, in fact, if I go out there as Danny Masterson, I might do the teardrops. Yeah. Check this out.
That's pretty clever.
Laura Font says, just made SPTV Z News Seattle. Oh, another YouTube channel. Will go live tomorrow. Okay, well, look.
She's awesome. I met her. I met her in person in Seattle. She lives in Seattle, yeah. I met a ton of people from my channel on my travels.
Well, check it out. I'm going to add this to my list right now because one of the videos that I want to do this week is a video just reading out all the channels I currently have per city so that people can send me the ones that I'm missing, and I can just keep doing that video like over each week, announcing all the new channels.
I love that.
So SPTV, Z News. Oh, XE News. Okay. XE News Seattle. Love it. All right, guys, we'll go check out, after this is done, SPTV, XE News, Z News, Seattle. And,
yeah, that's awesome.
Subscribe to Laura there.
I love her.
Mr. Clean says at least one level should be cuffed and detained. All right. Not a bad idea. Oh, Denise, this is probably for you and your patron thing. Where'd you get all that money to give Scientology?
Me?
Yeah.
Credit cards, guys. That's what Scientology does. They do it against your will, too, by the way. You just go into serious debt. That's what you do. I mean,
even I, as someone who'd been on staff since I was 12, donated $20,000 to the IAS. And then after I left the Sea Org for both my and Heather's freeloader debts, gave them another $40,000.
Yeah. Credit cards, right? Was that, I mean, I don't know. I've never made big money to be able to just hand over 12 grand. I don't have that kind of money sitting around.
Credit cards. Yeah.
Credit cards. That's what they do.
I am Shailene. Aaron, did you ever get my email? Now, what's remarkable to me is that someone actually starred this comment.
Well, it wasn't me because I don't star your comments.
And the only reason I'm saying that is not to be rude, Shailene, but like I have no idea if I got your email because sometimes emails come through like I honestly don't know because I don't know
Who
what
is
your email
starring
is
your
about.
comments? Is Barb starring your comments?
Yes. My passive aggressive statements towards Barb while she's back there.
They're pretty
Okay.
actually forthcoming. I don't know that that's passive aggression. You're pretty out there.
Fine. Just straight up aggressive then.
It's pretty
Perth
aggressive.
Scientology audit says, Aaron, I tagged you in Fluffer. There we go again. I tagged you in Fluffer Squirrel UK's post a few days ago. She has a list by city. Check your mentions. Check my mentions where? YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. What else is there?
Guys, Aaron's never going to do that. I mean, I don't know why anybody's like, did you check this or get my email? He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's kind of too big for that.
But if you email it to me, especially if you email it to me and it says Fluffer Squirrel UK's list, I will 100% get it. I promise you.
That's true.
Anita Cattle is back with more. Protest at the IRS anyway for tax exempt status and abuse real estate assets. All right, Anita, we'll take that into consideration. Oh boy. This next one's a little stirring the potish. I'm not gonna bring that one up. Just I'm trying to keep the pot.
I didn't get to see it. I wish you would have not taken it out of the start. I was gonna click on it.
Well, this has been a lot of fun. You know, by the way, how did it go in Seattle talking to
Pretty sure that was why we're over an hour in and it never came up once. We don't have to talk about it. It was interesting, guys. Should we tell real quick who Shane is?
Go ahead.
Guys, Shane is, you know the story. If you go back to the original one with Aaron and I, but he was the guy that when I joined staff, I was 14 and he was 24. He was a staff member and he was my boyfriend and I slept with him for 2 years from the ages of 14 to 16. So yeah, that was Shane. I went to Seattle for one of Jeff's work trips and then also to meet a bunch of people from the channel, which was amazing. I forgot that Shane lived in Seattle. So like 2 days into my trip, I texted him and I said, hey, I'm here. I don't know if you want to catch up. And he did. And Aaron, it was kind of wild. It was different.
I heard the part where you like had to stand up for an hour and a half because he didn't even want to like sit down anywhere. Like it was weird.
And he was real fidgety and kind of nervous. And he was going on and on about Buddhism. And he was like, I can teach you about unlearning Scientology stuff. And I said, I'm pretty far past that. I think we're good. And it was also weird because I said, I have a channel. And he was like, really? I didn't know. And I thought, you didn't know, but you watch Aaron's channel? Because I've been on his channel before too. I don't know if you knew. So that was strange. It just felt weird. But then he got, that's the other reason I knew he watched my channel, because like 20 minutes in, he was like, are you recording this? And I had to go, here's my phone. And I was like, I no longer have an Apple Watch. So yeah, it was pretty wild. And then it got really dark and it got kind of sad. He got kind of aggressive with me and just said, you're going to go on your channel and call me a pedo. And he was like, you've already done that and you've smeared me. And I said, I've never done that. I've never done that. And I wouldn't do that. And he said, how would you like it if somebody went on YouTube and said things about you? And I said, I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure when I ate a piece of candy corn once, someone called me a fat piece of shit. So people do that. That was for you, Aaron. I knew you were going to laugh. You laugh every time. So yeah, you got to have thicker skin to be on YouTube. People tend to hate my face for no reason.
It was more like fat piece of shit cow grazing in the fields or something like that.
Can this fat cow like stop chewing and chomping for 1 hour? Yeah, it was really sweet. It was nice. And then that was it. He just said he got weird about the recording and he said, would you ever forgive Dan O'Connor or your father? And I said, I would not. And he said, but they were brainwashed. He said, they didn't know what they did. He said, you got a lot of hate in your heart. And he was like, I hope you learn how to forgive. And he said, this got negative really fast. He was like, I didn't expect it to go this way. And it got negative. And I said, well, I feel fine. I'm feeling good. And he was like, this is really upsetting me. And it was weird. It was really weird.
Do you think Scientology got to him at all or put him up to
I
anything?
wondered. I also, I brought up us having sex, right? And he said, I don't remember any of that. And I said, you
Oh,
don't
all of a
remember
sudden he
having
forgot
sex?
it all.
I said, you don't remember having sex for 2 years? It wasn't like it happened once. I said, everybody knew, it's written in my baby book from my father. You don't remember any of that? And he was like, I don't remember that. And then he said, did you really want to marry me? Because remember, the church was pushing me to marry him, but I had to get my dad's approval and he wouldn't approve. If you recall, remember they were trying to get me to marry him as a teenager. And he said, did you really want to marry me? He said, or were you just using me for sex? And I said, the sex we didn't have? Because a minute
He didn't
ago,
remember
yeah.
that. He didn't
Yeah.
remember
And I
that.
said, I was 16 years old. I wasn't using anybody for that. I should have been in a normal house thinking about a
I bet
prom. And
Scientology got to him. I wouldn't be surprised if he was recording.
that's what I wonder. Now that I think
Yeah,
about it, I was
if
like,
he got you, kind of like there's this one guy out in LA who's not really a Scientologist, but he's friendly to them and he does blog posts supporting them and all this kind of stuff. And Scientology would send him out to engage with the protesters to try to get them on recording, basically admitting to things that could be used against them in some legal proceedings later. Like they're trying to get Chris to admit that, sure, the guy who attacked him could have just been a random homeless person and not associated with Scientology. Like, meaning just trying to get them on recording saying things that could be used to minimize or strengthen Scientology's position in later possible proceedings.
well, I would be totally
So, like,
fine if he recorded it. Everything I said was true. I mean, it's
yeah. So, like, if he was trying to get you on record saying, yeah, I definitely forgive Dan because it wasn't his fault, like, that could be used to strengthen Scientology's position if you ever were to take action against them later.
oh, I see. It's funny. Speaking of Dan, he said you wouldn't forgive him, and I said no, and he said why? I said because of his crimes, and he goes, what crimes? And I said he hit me over the head with a fax machine, choked me, and sat on me for like 5 minutes, and then I was urinating blood and had to go to a hospital. And he said, yeah, but that wasn't him. That was the church. And I was like, yeah,
total
isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Sometime
I bet he was
though,
put up to it. I bet he was put up to it.
but I texted him.
Oh, I mean, well, yeah, but you texted him, and then how long before he met up with you?
2 days.
Yeah, I mean, he could have contacted someone. I'm not saying he for sure did. I'm saying it's just definitely possible.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. I'm totally fine.
It could explain some of his weirder behavior. Now, I remember if I remember what you told me before, he's kind of a weirdo in general. But it could explain it. I wouldn't rule it out, is all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's that. And sometime, Aaron, I think we should do a kind of a doesn't have to be long, but just kind of how this all came about. And then also we've still got a ton of those screenshots and I still would like to play the Kathy Sullivan audio. I just think it was so nuts. It's worth replaying. People might want to hear a Scientologist in the wild.
That's true. Especially since we got so many new subscribers on both of our channels since the last time we did it. We can definitely. How about this? Maybe on our anniversary of the first video that we did together, we can revisit some of Kathy Sullivan's greatest hits.
You want to do that? Because that's like 2 weeks from now. Yeah. That could be our monthly. That could be our March one because we're still in February. So this one counted for February, and then our once a month would be March. Do you want to do that one in March?
Yeah, we could do something like that. We'll pencil it in.
Guys, I am really close to 20,000. If you like my face and voice, please subscribe. But if you're not into it, don't feel pressured. Let's see.
Let's do a refresh.
I am 151 away from 20,000.
That number never wants to move. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us this evening. This has been a blast. Reese, I wish you all the luck in hitting that 20,000.
Wow.
It's only 150 away. I think you can do it. There's 2,300 people watching, but how many are on my channel? How many are on your channel? I'm not sure.
I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
I've got yours pulled up here. Okay, you've got 650 watching on yours. So we've got 1,700 watching on mine. If I guess 1,600 of them are already subscribed. Anyway, you'll make it. Don't give up.
It'll happen organically. I'm not worried about it.
It'll happen tonight. I'm sure of it.
Sink or swim.
That's Relatable Reese's channel, guys. If you're not yet subscribed, jump over there. Subscribe to Relatable Reese. Pick up a membership while you're over there.
Oh, yeah. You should really look into it. It's fun.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
See you
Stay
guys.
classy. Talk to you later.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not,